Hey, I'm Matt with Meat Church. Let's make these roasted Sloppy Joe's stuffed peppers. Well, we always get a lot of comments from you guys in the Meat Church congregation about, can you show me easy weeknight meals? And if you have followed me for a long time, you know that I cook everything outside, including during the week. And so if you're working a job, commuting home, you need some easy stuff to do, and this definitely falls in that category. So a lot of people make stuffed bell peppers with ground meat and cheese and other things in it, and that's nice and great, and we love it, but we're gonna kick it up a notch with a recipe where we make Sloppy Joes and we stuff those in bell peppers. I've got kids, they love Sloppy Joes. So for me, this is a way to get my little kids to eat a lot of protein. This recipe comes from my friends at Traeger. One of the reasons I love Traeger, they've got a full-time culinary staff with a lot of chefs on team that develop recipes, and this comes from those guys. We'll put the recipe, obviously, on meatchurch.com down in the description below. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna make homemade Sloppy Joes, then we're gonna stuff them in bell peppers, top them with cheese, and throw them in the Traeger to get some of that wood-fired delicious goodness. Let's jump in. We gotta saute some onions, so I'm gonna fire up a cast iron skillet. A little olive oil. We've diced up one yellow onion right here. And we're gonna cook this 5 to 8 minutes till it's nice and translucent, and then we're gonna add some other stuff. All right, we've got 3 cloves of garlic diced up here. A little bit of tomato paste. I'll cook this about 2-3 minutes. All right, we got 1 pound of 80/20 ground chuck in here. I'm gonna break that up, and then I'm gonna season it with a little Meat Church Holy Cow. Recipe calls for salt and pepper, but anytime something calls for salt and pepper, I kick it up a notch with Holy Cow. We're gonna cook this for 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes so it's nice and brown, and then we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. All right, that looks nice and brown. We're gonna reduce the heat now to low. Let's go in with the rest of our ingredients. So tomato sauce. Ketchup. Brown sugar. Worcestershire sauce. W sauce. Cider vinegar. All right, we just want to stir this up, reduce it down, just let it simmer on low for a couple minutes to be nice and incorporated. I sell an apron, and I'm too dumb to put it on. All right, I'm gonna kill that fire. And then we're gonna stuff peppers. So from here, it's pretty easy. You can do this a couple ways. You can cut the top off a pepper, or you can just cut them lengthwise and remove everything out of it and just go halvesies. I kind of like this because they sit nicely. And it also doesn't look like as much pepper, so I'm kind of able to fool my kids when they eat it. So if I can get my kids to eat this and meat, that's a win. All right. All right, we got the pepper stuff. Now we need to top them with cheese. And then cooking these is gonna be really, really easy. I've got a Traeger Timberline set up over here at 350 degrees, and we're gonna cook these for about 40 minutes. Soften up that pepper is really what you're trying to do. You can cook these on anything you want. I'm rocking hickory pellets today. I always say wood's your first ingredient. Now, pretty hot cook, you know, the wood flavor matters a little bit less, and honestly, you could probably use anything you want for this cook. But you could cook these in your oven inside the house. Wouldn't be nearly as fun, wouldn't taste as good, but hey, you gotta use what you got. All right, everything's nice and stuffed. I'm just gonna put these directly on the grill grates. You could put them on a pan if you want, but I really want, you know, maximum kind of smoke in and around all of these things, so I'm just gonna set them straight on the grate myself. Timer just went off. It's been 40 minutes, so let's pull these peppers out of the Traeger. Woo. Man, those look awesome. Look at that. Man, those peppers are soft. Boy, these are cheesy, meaty. I got one that was cut a little weird, so that one's not laying flat, but it's gonna eat just fine. All right, well, clearly these are super hot, so we're gonna let them cool off, and then we're gonna give them a taste. Peppers have cooled off somewhat. I'm really hungry, and I don't wanna wait all that long, so we're gonna see how we did here. I'm gonna grab the ugliest one here, because, you know, we need to save the rest for a hero image. All right, let's dig in here. The pepper's like very, very, very soft, so that's all you were looking for. Look at that cross section. Okay, I want a good bite. I want sloppy Joe, cheese, and pepper down the hatch. Hope it's not too hot. That is really, really good. Dare I say, almost a Southwestern comfort food with that pepper. I love sloppy joes. We have those in the house a lot. I'm sitting on a bunch of venison. That would be amazing in this. This is way better than a regular stuffed pepper with just the plain old ground beef and cheese in it. The sloppy joe element, I'm very glad we did this because this is gonna be a regular. I'm very excited about this. This turned out awesome. My kids will eat this, and you could make this sloppy joe mixture in advance and have it in your fridge or even frozen. So all you've got to do is kind of compile the pepper and cook it during the week. So it'd be an easy kind of meal prep thing to make a real quick, like Tuesday night kind of dinner. So I'm definitely a big fan of that, especially with all that cheese on it, the freshly grated cheese. That just works. You guys have to try this. This will go in the summer grilling playlist, like I said earlier. If you guys liked the video, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys next week.